All right, everybody, we're trying this out. I'm having a couple of issues. I don't hear no feedback now. Sound like we good.
Are we on the air?
We on the air. But I
Get it
did
together.
just
Yeah, this is live radio.
Get it together.
Technical difficulties.
Radio 101. Radio 101. It's all your fault, Darren.
More feedback.
All your fault, Darren. Oh, we got it, Mr. Producer Man. Got it, Mr. Producer Man.
we working it, but see y'all still hearing some stuff. I think I know what it is. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and start the conversation. Um, take these off for now. Just take the headphones off and y'all talk. Take these off for now.
Okay.
Just take the headphones off and y'all
Sounds
talk.
good to me.
Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Pedals.
What's going on, Miss Mooch?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Welcome to What They Say They Want, the radio edition.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We're just so excited about this awesome platform that we have going on to
Absolutely.
share about dating, lifestyles, relationship, marriage in Atlanta and after the age of 35.
Oh yeah.
Because, what we talk about is, do we really know what they say they want? What's the joke? I missed it.
Guys,
Darren.
medicine. Listen, what's going on?
Innocent
Okay.
It wasn't. You talking about y'all mic, sir.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll move on to our topic for today. Thank you guys again for joining us. What They Say They Want, the radio edition. The dating scene. Skeletons in your closet.
Mm.
Woo!
Topic of the day. That's a
Let's
good
go.
one. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Well, this is Moosh here, and the more and more I'm surrounded by women over the age 35, and they want to get married. These women over the age of 35 would like to get married, but they cannot find a guy who's suitable for them. I talk to a lot of women, and they talk a lot about the best places to go where singles go to date and find love over the age of 35. And I have a lot of friends that they've even set up, like they've been set up on blind dates, they've joined online dating sites and pay money, for these things. And still, they don't have a ring on their finger. Hmm.
Is it about because of some of them skeletons they got hiding in their
It
closet?
could be, yeah, I believe so. It could be, those skeletons in the closet. Um, and these women, they're educated, they have great jobs, great homes, gorgeous, and they would make the perfect wife. So, what's wrong? When I talk with these women, some think that the problem may lie solely on the guy. And, the guys that they date, they are their age range. And these guys seem to want younger women and maybe less educated or less established than they are. And a lot of problems, too. Guys tend to be drawn to women who are also cougars and already have their own and, got everything going on for themselves. And, they don't want a man for his financial um, ability or his ability to procreate so that they can share life together. This is what these women think could be the problem. But, but from my research and speaking to a lot of my female friends over the age of 35, I believe that it is not solely on the guy. It is also the woman's problem. And the problem is she is not looking within herself to see what the problem is and where it stems from. And I could actually connect this issue with the character that I play, which is her name is Alexis, and she has issues. Alexis has issues. She has a big attitude. She's fine. She's got her own business. She's got it going on, but she has issues, and it goes back to her father. Um, And she tends to use men as tools because her father hurt her, when she was much younger. Actually, in the scene in the play, she meets her father at a club, not knowing that it is her father, but he steps to her wanting to, chat and get her number because she was attractive, and he wanted her number. He wanted to get to know her. And lo and behold, in the conversation, found out that this is your daughter. And when he found out that this was his daughter, he actually did not care. He stepped off and went to the next woman, to get her number. And she was really devastated by this. So, like I said, it stems from the men in your lives, whether you've seen your father, mistreat your mother or your uncle or, the other men in your lives, how they treat women. And these are the type of guys that some of us are attracted, that we attract these men, who tend to abandon us from time to time and even abuse us at times. So that's my take on it.
Well, let's first of all let's go back into your character. You said Alexis is being your character. Last year, March 2013, we did a stage play, and that's really the platform for where we came up with the radio edition of What They Say They Want. And I think that for you, Moosh, playing the character of Alexis, and myself playing the character of Rachel, there were a lot of things that were revealed about being and dating and having that scene over the age of 35. So we pulled a lot of information and realized that these are things that we go through every day. And but you said with Alexis' character and reconnecting with her father in the club, and that's a major skeleton because first of all, he didn't know who she
Yeah.
who she was.
He didn't know
to
who
be
she
pushing
was.
up on her.
Right.
So you come across people, or you come across men, or you come across the opposite sex all the time, not knowing what's hidden in their background and how to move forward, or does it stay a secret, or do you reveal it and get busted, or Mr.
Right.
Darren over there kind of quiet.
Right.
Hey, what's up? Welcome.
I'm just listening to the club date thing.
The club date
I'm
scene,
still
right?
I'm still stuck on Wild.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on Wild.
Mhm.
But it does bring us to that part where why is it we can't find a partner that's suitable for us. And like I said, and Alexis is a character, she uses men as a tool. Because she's been hurt, she uses them as a tool. She takes them out of that box when she needs them and puts them right back in there when she doesn't. And how many of us out there that has done that?
But is there a reason why? Is it a bad breakup? Is it something that they don't want? Is it something that they don't want the other person to know? Is it, ooh, his mind is going over there. Look. There's just so many different things. And if you're becoming a new couple, how do you cope with it? The secrets and Mr. Darren is just biting your tongue. Go ahead, get it out.
Well, I'm listening, and some of it is skeletons, and some of it is a whole nother issue. So that's a whole separate show. Yeah, some of it's just it's a whole separate show. But as far as the skeletons go, that's a touchy subject. I would, as much as I despise it, I would say lie in the beginning until you know that your mate can handle the truth. If you see they can handle the truth, you should give it to them. But everybody says they want it, but it's kind of like we talked last time about training. If you tell me you can handle the truth and I give you something and you respond negatively, I ain't gonna keep giving you the truth. It's you punishing me for it. So why would I do it? Because you say, what is it? A good lie, a good truth is better than a bad lie. Whatever it is, it's a crazy statement.
Right.
But if
Bad
I tell
lie, a good lie is better than a bad.
hurt me with the truth. But if I hurt you with the truth and then you decide you don't want to talk to me or you cut me off or whatever, then why would I keep doing the same thing over and over and over? But just depends on what the skeleton is. I mean, everybody ain't having an Eminem flashback where they feel the need to clean out their closet. What's in my closet is gonna stay there.
Okay.
It's gonna stay.
Okay.
So I had Googled something, and one of the topics.
Wasn't me, was it?
Yeah, no, not this time.
Okay.
So one of the topics were what are the top 10 skeletons that every guy fears will one day come tumbling out of her closet? So I think throughout the show we can just hit on some bullet points, Mr. Darren, and see what you come up with.
What are the top 10? I'm sure that everybody's afraid. Every guy's afraid that his girl was the neighborhood whore. So.
Right.
Ooh,
that was number
that's
one.
a
on
good
my
one.
Gotta be
Yeah.
number one.
That was number one. Number one.
Especially if she came from another place and she won't take you back home with her. That's just gotta be the top one.
I think another one is nobody wants to be with somebody who has a sexually transmitted disease. So that's kind of serious for me. And also, you don't want anybody who's had a criminal record either.
Exactly.
That's half the country.
Exactly.
you don't want a violent fella. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I want a big shout out to Raylan James on Facebook. Hers was that she was a man.
Yeah, that's number 2.
That's scary.
That's the Crocodile Dundee
Or
test.
he.
right. Or he was a she.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember the movie Crocodile Dundee where he grabbed the lady by the crotch to make sure that she was a she.
Oh.
I believe in doing that too. I believe the first hug you should, I need to make sure that there's nothing that's, moving that shouldn't be moving when I hug you.
What's that? We up to number 5? What we...
A lot of guys can't deal with that woman if they were strippers or had that past and whatever. But yeah, I mean,
it takes a strong man to be able to deal with something like that. And I don't think personally it's a huge deal if you're dating someone who is a stripper, because most women that I know, they're doing it for a purpose. Is that a call?
We got a call coming in.
Awesome.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
That's to stop whoever it was.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
I didn't give the number out, so that's why I was kind of confused.
I did.
Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, like I was saying, as long as she's doing it with a purpose and, both of you have an understanding that this is what she's doing for work and work only. So, I mean, I think that can be worked around.
There's still a stigma attached to it,
Yeah.
Everybody has their impression of strippers, and they have an impression, and unless you know the system, it's just that system. You watch the movies and you see all strippers do the same thing, and it's not really true like that.
So do you correlate being a stripper the same as being freaky? Like, what if they were like so freaky they did like porn or videos or just on that next level? Go ahead and bite.
Most guys relate being a stripper to the same as being a prostitute. I mean, the freaky part, I ain't even gonna tell that lie. A lot of them can't handle women who are too freaky because they don't want to believe their woman knows more than them, which is why that's another show too. We'll talk about that.
All these topics.
Yeah, most guys are intimidated by women who are overly aggressive and can teach them 3 or 4 tricks. Yeah, but when it's the strippers, they just like, the first thing, a lot of them, if they're insecure, they think that maybe she was a prostitute, maybe she was doing this.
What if she did something crazy, like slept with her boss or slept with one of your boys or something? Is that
the boss ain't even a big deal. She could share that if she wanted to. If she slept with, and we talked about this in one. If she slept with one of my homeboys, I honestly think it would be more his job to tell me, depending on how close we are. He should say something to me, not her, because we're supposed to be closer than that. What else would be? I think would be a skeleton that would just
really
rock me.
A really juicy one.
You said the main two, she a man.
Yeah, that being a man, and that's kind of creepy.
Them grounds for jumping on somebody.
Yeah.
If you didn't.
You know what? I met a woman once, and she was a really great woman. She shared something with me, and she shocked me, and it made me pull back, and I really liked her.
Did she say she was a man?
No, she said.
What?
She said she told me she was a widow.
Okay.
And just knowing her personality, my question was, how did he die? Who killed? You know what I'm saying? But before we go further, I just, and in my heart, I knew she had done it.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
And she did. I mean, it was battered. It was the battered spouse syndrome, but you know, it still left the. You know, it's like, can I go to sleep? You know, she's got, you know,
Those
tendencies. I can't hear his side of the story. I don't know what she's telling me.
Oh wow!
But I know at the end of the day, he's dead.
Right.
Crazy.
He's dead. She did it.
Crazy.
Let's just meet in public
In the
and
background.
wave.
Okay,
What about drugs?
that's a good one.
Abuse.
If it's in her past, you know, like I say, you people smoke weed. They do a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm talking about hard, like coke or.
Yeah, but we talking about how long ago she
heroin
did it. I mean, you know, people have done things in the past. You either can,
But you
if you
might
go home
want
to
to
the
know
past.
that, though. You might want to know that because something like that can creep up on you in the middle of your.
Once again, it's a time frame. If it was 6 months ago, then yeah. But if it was something she did when she was 18 or 19, and I'm 48 now, and she's 45. I mean, she can tell me that during the course of talk, but it's nothing that it's not a deal breaker. She said, you know, back in the day, I was a junkie.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know,
Okay. Okay. Well, see, the more I talk to women, the more I begin to see, like I say, it's not all on the woman. It's part of the guy's fault as well, and it could be, you know, how women could be feeling about themselves and what she's projecting towards the guy that can be hindering her ability to find the guy that's right for her. So in other words, you know, you attract what you put out.
let me comment on yours right quick. And this is a big thing. Women say they're good women, but who are they a good woman for? If you don't know what I like, you tell them you're a good woman, you're wasting your time. You cook, you clean. I'm not a guy who eats, and I'm slightly tidy. So you just told me things that don't really matter to me. So if that's your base for saying that you're a good woman, you should marry yourself. To be a good woman for me, you need to find out what I like and what motivates me. That's where a lot of women nowadays are falling short because they have their own criteria for what makes a good woman. Just like they want to tell a man what makes a man based on whatever it is they got. But you can't tell me, you can give me your attributes and then let me tell you which ones mean something to me. Which ones I'm going to give you points for, which ones don't mean anything.
Okay, so what are you going to bring to the table?
Right, and that's the thing. I can't just say I'm a good man because I got a job. You got your own stuff. So me saying that, I mean, it's cute, but me having a job doesn't really, you know, it's probably part of your criteria, but that's not what makes me a good man. I take care of my kids. That may or may not be beneficial. My kids are all grown, so you saying stuff, but it's not important. So at the end of the day, when we're talking about who's good for what is it that you like? I like pretty teeth. I don't care what nobody say. If you don't have pretty teeth, there's nothing you can keep talking to me about. You can have, now if you're Oprah Rich, I'm gonna overlook it. But if you ain't Oprah Rich, you know, if you can't look at me and smile, that's a huge deal. So you know, why are you doing that? You better
Okay.
stop. Y'all are so lucky we're not on TV.
I know. See what we're
But
doing.
yeah, I mean, and that's a huge thing. When people say that I'm a good woman, and I listen to them. Well, what makes you a good woman? Well, I cook, I clean, well, you know, so you bathe and brush your teeth too, right? That doesn't make you a good woman. That's what everybody should be doing. So they overrate their value. And my personal favor is how great they are in bed.
Okay, well, we're going to get back to that when we come back to What They Say They Want, Radio Edition. Thank you.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you've never witnessed before. What they say they want, say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, say they want, say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
You say there's no romance without finance. Why we gotta do this dance? Why can't you just take a chance on my love? And I got a job, car in the driveway, not a Benz. But you can come my way, I'll take care of you. What they say they want, say they want. Hey! I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, say they want.
What they say they want.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. You're the kind of
Are you gonna let me prove my love is real? I know you think I only want a cop or feel. I know you think I only want a heart to steal, and that's true. But baby, we don't have no beef, so just brush off your hurt. I'll be your concrete. I'll put in the work to your heart. I'll speak. You say you want a real man. I'm him who you seek. You want Mr. Right, but are you really ready? Do you always want to fight or throw a confetti? It doesn't really matter what he did either. I only want to please you, be your amnesia. Baby, let me ease your pain. So nothing remains but love to maintain. Cast the past off so we can blast off. Get on the floor and dance your ass off. Hey, then I'll take your pants off. I'm only serious.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
See, I'm old enough to know what I want in a woman.
What they say.
I've been playing games for far too long.
What they say.
I know just what I want in a woman. She ain't gotta be a movie star, but she gotta take me farther than I've been before. They say they want, say they want, say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. What they say.
Hey, and we are back to What They Say They Want, the radio edition. This is Moosh. And we wanted to get back into a couple more things that we have on our list for skeletons and what guys really don't want to find out about you. So, Petals, why don't you lead us back into that?
Was crazy during the break, and we chatted about it. But one of the main things I'm pretty sure a guy or a girl, whoever the opposite sex is, who's the hiding victim, wants to know if you had a nervous breakdown, like if you psycho or a stalker or
Restraining order.
yeah. So that definitely would be on my list of my top 10 secrets.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all run a criminal? Well, I know you married, so you ain't doing this no more.
Okay.
You might do it for your friends. Do y'all feel the need to run a criminal history on a date?
I don't. It depends. It depends if you pick up something strange about the guy, because some guys, as soon as you see him, they kind of look, a little sketchy, and others, they may not look as sketchy, but it's probably the ones that don't look sketchy that you need to worry about. So I don't know, ladies, run a criminal record if you feel like you need to.
What's crazy story is I have a friend that did online dating, and I think that's whole nother topic in itself. But my friend, she was dating this guy for such a long period of time, months at a time, and come to find out, not only was he psycho, but his ex was psycho. And once the ex found out that she was dating him, the ex went in, on my friend. So I don't know about criminal background, but ask as many questions as you possibly can, especially in a scenario when it's online and you really don't know who that person is, that you could, before you start dating or start getting involved, that you know enough about them.
Do you think asking questions is going to work? I mean, who's going to admit that, yeah, I'm a serial killer? Who's going to say that, yeah,
Not too many people.
I got 3 women in the trunk of my car right now.
Google me.
Yeah,
not too many
That's
people.
the new 2014
Yeah, it's the
criminal
challenges.
background
Those are the
thing.
challenges
But
that
Google
they-
only works if you've been caught. It only
But
works.
no, I mean it works just for finding out more about that person. Period. Not just something that they've done wrong.
Java search.
Yes, I just it's a my thing is if you get a bad vibe from them, why keep going with it? Why lead yourself into that? Just
Because they may be putting on a show. They may be having, they may be phony or fake or pretending, and they may
Then
be
that's
just that good at it. A con artist.
that's what I'm saying. But if you get that vibe, just move on. Move on. I mean, it's not even worth it to
Yeah,
it's not worth
to-
it. Even if they
yeah.
may be the next great thing. Hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But it's better to be able to sleep and wake up again without being
Yeah,
in
but
the trunk of a car.
It's good to look within yourself, though. For whoever it is you're looking for, that something or that someone. And these thoughts are the most reason why women over the age of 35 want to get married or not. So, ladies, be honest with yourself first. A lot of single women over the age of 35 want to be married, but they're in a relationship with a guy that they don't even really love or even like. And they lie to these guys and tell them things like, oh yeah, it's okay, we can move in together, instead of getting married first, let's move in together. And then you move in with him and begin a life with him, and then sometimes even committing years of your life to this man who is never going to commit because the women are afraid to tell him the truth, and they're afraid that he'll leave. And
is it the women afraid to tell him the truth, or the women afraid to admit the truth to themselves that they really
They're
don't want to be
both,
married? They're
both.
just saying
Well,
it because it sounds good.
No. It's that they're looking for this guy to accept them, but then at the same time, you go ahead and kind of just make arrangements to move in with him, and then hope and pray that in 6 months or a year he's going to commit, and then a year turns into 2, and 2 turns into 10, and before you know it, you're left thinking, where did I waste my time with this guy all these years? And it's your fault, actually. It's your fault because you never really looked into yourself as to what it is that you're looking for in a man. And then you wake up one day and say, this guy he's not for me.
Can the radio show me making faces? That's what I'm doing.
Why are you making faces?
Because that's
Why?
so much BS-ery.
No,
and it's in
not.
the dictionary, people. BS-ery.
No, it's not.
B-S-E-R-Y.
Don't listen to him.
These women, and I date them, they say they want something, but they don't. And we had this. They'll move in with a guy. And this is one of my pet peeves because I was a cop. You move in with a guy, you don't know anything about him. And you trying to form a life with a guy you know nothing about other than his address, and that's because he lives with you. But you're in love with this guy that you know nothing about other than his address because he lives with you. Mm-hmm. So everything you're saying is counterproductive. So it's not even that you're making exceptions. You're just lying to yourself. So he knows when he moves in what his options are because you've already told him. She ain't asked me no questions. She don't know my real birthday. She don't know my friends. She don't know nothing other than where I live. So that's her level of commitment to me. Okay. That's her level of commitment. And she sets that up. So if she wanted more, then she would demand more. Just
Okay, so we got a caller. Caller.
Hi, this is Tina from Atlanta.
Hey, Tina from Atlanta.
Hey, Tina. What's your question?
Oh no, I was just tuning in to the conversation. What's the topic of discussion?
The topic is skeletons in your closet and the things that you would want a guy to know about you.
Tina, would you admit what you've done in your past to your prospective mate?
Oh yeah, I don't have a problem with basically laying everything on the line. Be it personal, sexual, or whatever. I'm just that type person.
Okay.
I'm a semi-open book. I mean, of course, there are things that I will take to my grave, but basically, I'm an open book.
Do you think that would scare him away? Like if you're so open?
Well, you know what? I can say that I think it has some. I think it has some, but most, I think they, overall, I think they kind of appreciate it that I'm an open book, you know.
Tim, let me ask you a question. Do you want to be married?
Of course.
Really?
I think every girl wants to be married.
How old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 45.
Okay. All right. So you do want to be married. Okay. Well, that's
Of
good.
course,
All right.
But I will only marry once.
Mm-hmm.
I will only marry once, you know, because I don't know, marriage is a sacred thing for me. I've been asked to be married, you know, 3 times. But at that point in time in my life, I wasn't ready. But yes, I do want to be married, and I will only marry once. And I want to make sure that he wants to, if he has been married before, that this is his last.
Okay. And do you have issues, I shouldn't say finding a man, but being in a position to open up yourself to a man? Like, have you had issues in dating?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to brag. I don't want to boast, but no, I don't have a problem with finding a man, meeting a man, even women. You know, I mean, I get hit on by both sexes, so I don't have a problem in that department.
Okay.
Period.
Where is the problem, if there is one?
There isn't a problem. I mean, you know, right now I'm dating.
Okay.
Right now I'm dating. You know, and I don't just date one person. You know, I'm dating.
Okay. And
but I'm single.
Do they each know about each other, or is just?
I think when you're dating, of course you're supposed to let you know. Like, I'm at the point of my life where I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm not having sex with, you know, any of them.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, dating. Yeah, I'll let guys know. Yeah, I'm dating, and as of right now, I'm still single.
Okay.
So until I cherry pick which one of you guys that I anticipate, or we both anticipate wanting to be with each other and spend the rest of our lives with each other, then I'll continue to date. But I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Okay, Tim, let me ask you one question. What skeleton in his closet will run you away?
Say that one more time. I can't hear you.
If he had a skeleton in his closet, what skeleton would scare you away?
Ooh, the only thing that could possibly scare me away, and that's because I'm a girl of many things, but the only thing that could really make me get scared of anybody I'm dealing with is if he tells me that he's been with the same sex. That's it.
Oh.
That's it. Jail, prison, ex-drug user,
Right.
all that does not matter. I think that would be a major like taboo. No, can't do it.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, Tina, we appreciate your call so much. We have to go into a break. And again, we appreciate your call. Thank you.
You never witnessed before.
Break. We'll be right back.
They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
You say there's no romance without finance. Why we gotta do this dance? Why can't you just take a chance on my love? And I got a job, car in the driveway, not a Benz, but you can come my way, I'll take care of you. Hey, I don't even think they know.
They say they want.
What they say they want.
I don't even think they know what they say. You're the kind of man looking for a younger brand. Haven't you learned by now that she won't stay around? But I'm the perfect boy. I'll share your hopes and dreams. I'll raise a family. I could be your destiny.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want. What they say they want. I don't even think they know.
you gonna let me prove my love is real? I know you think I only want a cop or feel. I know you think I only want a heart to steal, and that's true. But baby, we don't have no beef, so just brush off your hurt. I'll be your concrete. I'll put in the work to your heart. I'll speak. You say you want a real man. I'm him who you seek. You want Mr. Right, but are you really ready? Do you always want to fight or throw a confetti? It doesn't really matter what he did either. I only want to please you, be your amnesia. Baby, let me ease your pain. So nothing remains but love to maintain. Cast the past off so we can blast off. Get on the floor and dance your ass off. Hey, then I'll take your pants off. I'm only serious.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
See, I'm old enough to know that I wanted a woman.
What they say.
I've been playing games for far too long.
What they say.
I know just what I want in a woman. She ain't gotta be a movie star, but she gotta take me farther than I've been before. They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. What they say. What they say.
So being pimp.
Hey, welcome back. We got some intense conversation going on here behind the scenes.
No more commercial breaks.
I just want to thank Tina again for calling in. If you have any questions, the phone number is 678-383-7623. Call in and join the conversation.
I think she just called.
I think we got a call.
I don't even know her number.
No, it didn't come up yet.
Okay.
You know what's crazy is what I was thinking. If you do get into a relationship or you do start a relationship, how do couples cope with the secret?
We got a call coming in.
Oh, okay. We got a call coming in.
Ruh-roh.
Hey, what they say they want radio edition. Welcome. Who's calling?
My name is Nina LaRue.
I'm sorry. One more time.
My name is Nina.
Hey, Nina.
Hi, Nina. Thanks
Nina,
for
what's
calling
good?
in.
I'm calling in. I listen to the broadcast, and I have just a little bit of input, and then a few questions. My
Okay.
input is this. I think when people get into relationships, they actually do too much thinking in the very beginning. You should come in trying to be friends and not necessarily be someone's God or a judge and jury. That's not really what you should be looking for when you originally meet someone. You should be looking to see if you are compatible with one another and see if you have fun moments that are original and real. When you walk into a relationship looking to pick a person apart, I don't really think you should be with them.
That's true.
I think some of the things that were said with regards to like strippers and things like that, some girls do amateur nights in college. And if a man doesn't want to marry you for that, then he's not the man you want to marry.
Great point.
Everyone
Great
has
point.
a past, and if everyone's picking apart everyone's little bits of whatever they did wrong when they were younger or whatever it might be, then I don't think people are actually looking for relationships. Are they looking for banks? Are they looking for commerce? Are they looking for God in a mate? We're all imperfect, so some of it I don't understand. I don't get it. I think men are creating these extra high standards that are weird. Very, very weird. And for me as a woman, if you can't accept me and allow me to bloom in your presence, if you're not great enough to water me and bring me to God and have me become a better woman, I don't need you anyway.
Exactly.
For my daughter.
100.
Gotcha.
I
Well, let
agree.
me just clarify one thing. What we're doing is we're not bashing the person that you choose to be with. The thing that we're trying to clarify is, you know, the person that you are attracted to, and say if you have some issues that stems from your past with your father and he hurt you or he hurt his mother, you could be attracting, you're trying to figure out why you're attracting the wrong type of person that isn't right for you, who abandons you from time to time, who abuses you from time to time, and you want to figure out, why do you keep attracting this type of person? The thing is, we're trying to get you to look within yourself to see what's going on with you before you decide to be with someone else, because you want to clean up your house within yourself before you decide to be with someone else. That's the only thing I just wanted to clarify. We're not trying to bash the other person or pick apart the other person.
I think when you come into a relationship with a list of rules and regulations, you actually do start to form opinions about people, and you kind of put people in different baskets, and you don't try new things. And maybe sometimes what you don't try is what you need. And if you're still single after you've gone through all that list for years, maybe your list is what's keeping you single.
So, Nina, if I was to propose you take me with my past and all, and just, is there anything you would need to know about my past, or would it matter?
Well, like the other young lady said, as far as a man who has dated other men, I will not date a man who has dated other men. No, I will not. That is something I just won't do. And then anything else I believe that we can talk about. As you build a friendship, I have some friends who don't have the best past. I don't judge them for that. So if I'm building a relationship with you, we shouldn't throw up on each other our first date anyway. We should take our time to kind of see if we like each other, if we vibe, if things are going the way they should go. Then we should start to reveal bits and pieces of ourselves. If on my first date you tell me everything about you, oh my goodness, my head's going to explode and I will probably never call you again.
Run away.
I like a little bit of mystery. And I like to learn about you as I want to learn about you. What if I don't want to learn about you after our first date? Then you've told me too much. You might have turned me off because I wasn't ready. But as I build feelings towards you, some of the things you tell me later might not even matter because I'm already in love with you and it's not that bad. And maybe what someone told me before isn't the standard, like stripping or drug dealer. Some women think every drug dealer is something wrong with that. You never know the situation. Sometimes these young boys grow up in areas where they do things they shouldn't do, but when they become men, they think better. They grow out of it. And I have to respect the journey that you've been on. And maybe I can learn something about it because everyone sitting in a high house can learn something from some straight people. I mean, it is a good give and take. I don't judge people like that. I totally don't. I get to know people. I get to know their insides. And if you made a mistake, it's something I can learn from.
Nina, I'm falling in love with you, right? So, anything you want to ask me about my past before I propose on the air?
You might want to know a little bit more about him.
I do have a sneaky smile, but I'm innocent.
But I do. Everything. I think that a lot of people come into relationships, they don't just take enough time to chill and vibe.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is women. It's us, Oh yeah, this. Oh my goodness, he's cool. He's a good friend. I think I like him. I'm going to find out a little bit more about him as he reveals himself to me, and I'm going to pray and trust God.
Okay, let me ask you one last question. Is there anything that you wouldn't tell me if we had been dating, let's say 18 months, and we were going to the next level? Is there any secret that you just feel that you would totally feel the need to keep in the closet?
No, I'm honest in as much as if you ask me something, I believe in a code that you and I can have a conversation and I can say to you, there's some things I'm going to answer you straight up. Some things will take time. If you ask me a question and I don't want to answer it at that moment, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just not going to answer it. I will answer it in time, and I might say to you, you know what, I'll answer that another day.
That's fair enough.
That right now it might require a great backstory or something of that sort. Right. But I don't think I should be revealing every piece of me to you in a day.
All right, that's fair enough.
But if I don't want to call you tomorrow, then you know my whole story.
You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to give so much information. That's not what we're saying. But okay.
Well, we get married, so go pick out the dress, and we're gonna keep this going. So.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Have a good one.
I mean, Darren.
Oops.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Tell the producer from here, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry for the cut off.
Yeah. My bad.
Okay.
Y'all apologize for me.
Sorry about that. The producer he thought the time was up. So, but I still got you, Nina. We still get married. Go look for an address and inbox me a picture.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, What They Say They Want, the radio edition. And we also have a Twitter page, WTS. How was it? Go? I forgot.
We'll give you that information.
We'll give you that information in a few
We'll have
moments.
that one later.
Exactly. We're about to take a break and we'll be right back.
Okay, party people in the house. You're about to witness something you can never witness before.
They say they want, say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, say they want, say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
You say there's no romance without finance. Why we gotta do this dance? Why can't you just take a chance on my love? And I got a job, car in the driveway, not a Benz, but you can come my way, I'll take care of you. They say they want, hey. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, say they want.
What they say they want.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say. You're the kind of man looking for a younger brand. Haven't you learned by now that she won't stay around? But I'm the perfect boy. I'll share your hopes and dreams. I'll raise a family. I have to be your destiny.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want, say they want. What they say they want. I don't even think they know.
Yo, it's Daddy-O. So what's the deal? Are you gonna let me prove my love is real? I know you think I only want a cop or feel. I know you think I only want a heart to steal, and that's true. But baby, we don't have no beef, so just brush off your hurt. I'll be your concrete. I'll put in the work to your heart. I'll speak. You say you want a real man. I'm him who you seek. You want Mr. Right, but are you really ready? Do you always want to fight or throw a confetti? It doesn't really matter what he did either. I only want to please you, be your amnesia. Baby, let me ease your pain. So nothing remains but love to maintain. Cast the past off so we can blast off.
Hey, we back, and I want to ask the ladies a question since they've been talking about. So, alone. I'm sorry.
Pedals.
Oh, I'm old. I can't remember all this.
What's up, Pedals?
Pedals.
What's up?
How long does it take you to reveal most of the stuff in the closet?
Ooh. I was caught off guard with that one.
The host is on the hot seat.
Exactly. You know what? I think what's crazy is I kind of agree with Nina, our last caller. I like some mystery. And, I think putting too much out there may scare them away. And just putting enough out there, it just makes it perfect. So, I enjoy a little mystery. I enjoy a little flirting. I enjoy a little, anyway, ...
All right, well, let's pick on the married woman because she's been married now for more than. I'm assuming she's been married for more than 6 months.
Absolutely.
So, since you've been married, are there still things in the closet that are slowly coming out, or is it totally cleaned out now?
Actually, no. There's nothing in the closet. It's been totally cleaned out. We have had several conversations about even his skeletons in his closet, and everything was pretty much done during the college days.
Oh, that's right. Y'all started early. I got you. So
and it wasn't anything serious, criminal background or I don't know, sexually transmitted diseases or anything like that. It was just basic dating issues. Yeah.
So okay, here we go. I ain't gonna, like I said, the stuff in my closet, I'm gonna let it stay there. I padlocked it, super glued it, put some bricks on it, changed the address and had 2-3 name changes. But that's a whole different story.
Okay.
So, because women do like mystery, and you know, in this 21st century, with women being so untruthful, they all like a little bad guy, but sometimes they like a lot of bad boy. But a true bad boy can only tell you so much because sometimes the statute of limitations ain't around on everything.
Right.
No.
This is why you need to know who you're with.
Well, you can't know that because there's certain things that we just ain't talking about. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you want to go somewhere and there's a reason why at certain places we just ain't going. There's people who know what's there. And they know way more about us than we want to share. But what y'all like in this bad boy thing, and women saying they want honesty, how do you date a bad boy if you want honesty? Because you know he can't tell you certain things. The code won't even allow it.
Well, that's just what you have to deal with then. If you choose to, that's just what you have to deal with.
So is that does it become tit for tat? Well, he's keeping something, I'm gonna keep a little.
No, it's not tit for tat. I mean, what's the saying? What you don't know won't hurt you.
And what if it comes out though?
If it comes out, then you deal with it.
Do you feel like it's betrayal at that point?
It depends. It depends what it is. It depends what it is. If he had a good reason to keep it, from me, and
you can live with that.
Yeah, I can live with it. If I know and feel that he's being honest and sincere.
And why is it? Why he didn't tell you?
Right.
For instance, I have a secret.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite phrases.
Do tell.
I was dating a girl and she's like, and an incident came up that involved the secret, and she's like, well, what was this? And I was like, trust me, ignorance is bliss. If you don't know, if somebody asks you can't tell. So I'll never tell you. That way when somebody asks you, because you may get put on the spot. You can't, and you're a bad liar. So I already know this. So because you're a bad liar, we're just going to keep this one in my closet. And, if it's a deal breaker, I'm cool with that. I understand. But I can't tell you because...
Look, Roy's shaking his head. He's like, no.
See, that's because Roy don't know the secret either. Something.
I'm a full disclosure type of person.
But see, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have a contract and everything signed?
Yeah, and Roy cool with me. But Roy probably walked more on the sunlight side than I did once upon a time. So, you know what I'm saying? So there are some things, that, hey, there's certain sides of towns I won't go to right now. Even when I was a cop, I was like, they say, I can't go to that side of town. I'm good. We're going to stay on this side.
Ooh, wow.
Those people are my real name.
That's
so
some juicy stuff.
So, it's just, it's interesting when women say, well, I like a little mystery. I like a little bad boy. And I'll even use y'all. As innocent as I am right now, anybody keep saying, you look sneaky. Don't be laughing. I can't believe they're laughing at me now. I'm distracted. What is the whole sneaky look about? Because now I am innocent. I'm a total white lighter now, for the most part. I do everything except go to church on a regular basis. But, hey, I watch church on TV sometimes. That's a count.
Okay.
I don't know what they're saying, but I do watch it. But if you like the sneaky look and you like the little bad guy, what is it that you know what I'm saying? That's what you're attracting. And it goes back to what you were saying earlier. If you want to live with me and you think these things, do you really want the husbandy type guy? Because based on the profile that most women tell me they see of me, I'm not even marriage material. So if you already know that I'm not marriage material, why do you want to go to the next level when you know deep in your heart that I'm not marriage material?
Well,
that's why when they say, well, I want to be married.
The problem that's going to come down the line, yeah.
But how do you get to that next level? I don't want to be married, but I want to be with you. So you really don't.
Confused.
You just like saying it, so we'll just cohabitate until,
So then that brings me to this question, now that it came up. Do men and women use each other like as tools? Just for...
Of course.
Yeah, just for the...
Yes.
Of course. That's,
yes.
Hell to the year.
I think
the phone should be ringing off the hook right now. Yes.
I think women more so do it. I mean, most men are totally honest about it. Because, and, boy, I'm going to get in so much trouble. I work at a club. Lil knows I work at a club. And women proposition me, and it's so crazy because, they said to me, I know that you have other women, but this is what I want. So if you know or you believe that there are other women in my life and you still step to me, that means you're willing to be part of, and it's just sex, because you can't tell me that if you know that I have another woman, or if you believe that I have other women, when you want to get with me, that it's anything. You're not doing it because of my pretty smile and my ability to give good hugs.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of that going around. I mean, men do exactly what women allow them to do. So, Yeah, if you're caught in a position that you didn't want to be in, I mean, you could blame yourself for that.
But no woman's gonna say, "Hey, can I be your freak? Can we just do the nasty and keep moving?" But that's what they saying when they tell me that they know.
Can I say that online?
Hold on, they passed the message. I ain't even.
I can bleep the word or
use the other one.
We on the internet. I'll say it out loud. I don't care what it say.
He had someone ask him. Oh.
He had a woman
ask him to be a bleep in a box for her, a dick in a box.
A penis in a box.
A dick in a box.
So basically, a booty call.
Okay. And what was your response? You need a mic, Roy. What was your response? I need to hear that.
Which 21st century? They're called maintenance men nowadays. We're maintenance men. We're maintenance men.
They was maintenance men in the 90s too.
Yeah, but they never was a booty call. But we're high tech now. We're maintenance men.
Okay.
We can put that on our income tax
form.
form.
How much tools? How many tools? Look, anyway, dot. Oh, so how did you respond to that, Roy?
I'm not on the mic. Y'all keep talking.
Roy's pleading the fifth because he's a producer.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it's a lot of that.
Booty
I mean,
calls, yeah, that goes without saying. It is what it is, and if you're good with that, then hey, more power to you.
To not on self be true is biblical. Just admit what you want, go from there. I mean, it cuts down on a lot of confusion, and the funny thing about it, some of my longest friendships have started just like that because everybody was honest and open in the beginning, and it's amazing when you're at that level what a woman will tell you when she's comfortable enough just to sleep with you like that. It's like you're a bartender, you're almost like her best friend. She'll tell you everything that's wrong, and she'll just open her heart up. She's like, wow, you should tell dude this. Right. I mean, he probably cares more. I mean, I'm gonna listen because you servicing me well, but you telling the wrong guy.
Right. I mean, there's so many different, I guess, assumptions of dating, and I mean, in closing, the only reason to get married is because you two bring out the best in each other. The thought of not sharing your life with this person is worse than the thought of losing everything else in your life. It takes commitment from the both of you. Marriage is a lifestyle. The vows are sacred. Prepare yourself to be a good partner and not focus on how messed up the guy is or how messed up the woman is. Over the age of 35, y'all.
All righty. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. What They Say They Want, the radio edition. Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, WTSTW Radio. And
also the What They Say They Want, the project page.
Oh, yes, of course. What They Say They Want, the project.
And this is Moosh.
And I'm Petals.
And I'm DVP.
And y'all have a great weekend.
I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know what they say.
You say there's no romance without finance. Why we gotta do this dance? Why can't you just take a chance on my love? And I got a job, car in the driveway, not a Benz, but you can come my way, I'll take care of you. They say they want. Hey, I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want.
What they say they want.
I don't even think they know. What they say. You're the kind of man looking for a younger brand. Haven't you learned by now that she won't stay around? But I'm the perfect boy. I'll share your hopes and dreams. I'll raise a family. Have to be your destiny.
They say they want. I don't even think they know. I don't even think they know.
They say they want. What they say they want. I don't even think they know.
Yo, it's Daniel. So what's the deal?